We have a local breaking news alert right now. We just sat down with the CEO of VyStar Credit Union 11 days after members began reporting issues with online banking services. We begin with News4JAX reporter Jim Pickett. Jim, CEO Brian Wolfberg saying that things should return to normal by next week.
That's what he's telling us, but he's also saying right now that things are beginning to work. Actually, he's saying there's about 50,000 customers that have been able to go online and do work, about 200 at a time. But I want to get right to this interview that we had with him. I've shortened some of this, but listen to what he had to say. When can members expect service to return to normal?
Yeah, last night we had mentioned that it would be coming up soon. We were able to bring it up last night at 7 p.m. We've had members signing into the online banking for the past 18 hours or so, 20 hours, and we've had over 50,000 unique visits by our members. When members are able to get in, they are finding it to be an outstanding program that they're really liking.
That's not what we're hearing. We're hearing people are still upset, they still can't get in. You said 50,000, but
yep.
Is that just in the waiting room?
Nope.
They're in there getting that?
Yep, we've had, so the waiting room is a program that's set up on the outside of the online banking to throttle people's access to the program so that the load can be managed. We're talking about people's money. We're talking about their financial lives, and this weighs on us very heavily. And we know that we owe it to our members to get it right, especially after being down for so many days. This is not what our members expect from us. Over our past 70 years, as we've met their financial needs and helped them grow their families, this is not what they've come to expect from us. So when we went to go launch yesterday, I wanted to make sure that every aspect of it is working as it should be in meeting our members' needs.
When this happened, yeah. I mean, you weren't around.
Yep.
Why not come back?
I did. So I've been back in town for several days. I've been working with the team through the night, through the weekend, and into yesterday when we made the launch decision. So I was traveling abroad. I was about 8,000 or 10,000 miles away, and that does take some time to get back here, especially with COVID protocols and things like that. We had planned outage through Sunday evening. On Monday and Tuesday, I was allowing my team, who has years of experience in the industry, to work through it. And when I determined with my board in conversation that it was necessary for me to return, I immediately started that process. I would say that, the comments of being on vacation, while I had left on vacation on Friday, as soon as Monday morning hit, I was not on vacation. I was working remotely on the needs and challenges of the program to meet our members' needs. It was not a good week for us. It was not a good week for the community, and we are going to make it up to them.
The one thing you want to let people know off the bat on this is any problems that they had, it could be taken care of. They just need to verify everything, and they need to do what now? And you'll be back online, hopefully the latest would be when?
Yeah, so we are back online. We have an online banking program that is accessible and usable at this time. Further functions will be added in the next few days, and we'll roll it into our mobile banking, as well as we will have easier access that doesn't have to be throttled in the coming days as more people have their profiles built out and their balances in it. If anyone has any concerns, any questions, reach out to us. We have our contact center, which we have opened early and kept open late. We have our branches, which we've opened early and kept open late. And we have email access to myself, to the board, to every member of our staff, and we are here.
I think the one thing I did ask Wolfberg, what happens if you bounced a check or you were late on a bill payment? They'll cover their end, but what about the other end? What about the merchant? And he says, contact them, and they are going to see what they can do. I think that's kind of important. Again, he says they should be back to normal by next week. What they can't do right now is basically transfers within the system, say from your checking account to a savings account. He says that's where the problems are right now. For now, we're live downtown. Jim Pickett, Channel 4, the local station.